Pink Floyd, The Narrow Way is on Ummagumma album. This is Narrow Way Part 2. So it's 2nd fret, 2nd string, or B to an E. Then F sharp, which is a high F sharp. I call it high. The first F sharp you'll run into is this is the high F sharp. You hear how it's an octave higher? I know some people would say that's low. When I have musical terms, I speak high and low as far as the note, the pitch, not geographical location of a point in space. B, E, octave F sharp, sliding up to a G, and back down to an F sharp is the first riff you need to learn. Slow it down so it's I throw that little just when I'm looping or repeating the part. This is how I learn riffs, is slowing them down, breaking them into smaller chunks, slowing them down, and repeating that part till I can really play it. Once I learn that part and I can play, the second part is, so it's 3rd fret, 3rd string. Actually, it sounds better to me if I slur that. So playing an E, or an octave E, which is 2nd fret, 3rd string, just momentarily for the attack of the note, and immediately hammering on or sliding up to the F sounds better for me. And that's a B again, which is 2nd fret, 2nd string, and sliding up a half step to a C. So it's the same thing you did on the 3rd string, but you're given a little on the B instead of immediately slurring it. Immediately slur. That's the slur. Go. And that final note is an F, which is 1st fret of the low E string. So that second part of the riff slowed down is last but not least, we go to the 3rd dot or octave E on the A string. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret on the A string or 2nd string. Sliding it down to the C, which is the 3rd fret. So that's octave E, 3rd dot or 7th fret to 3rd fret. 5th fret, which is a D, 1st fret, which is an A sharp or B flat, depending on which side of the tracks you come from. Last but not least, we have the B, G, which this G is on 3rd fret of the end of the riff starts on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, which is our B, and jumps down to the G, 3rd fret. So it's sliding up to the A. So it's 2nd fret, 2nd string, or B, G, D, F. I've heard that album doesn't get good reviews. Like, people are like, that Amagama album, they didn't know what they were doing. I love it. That particular piece, The Narrow Way, I never learned how to play it. I did learn some of that, learned a little bit of that Amagama in there. Fat Old Son, can play that. But The Narrow Way, I never learned it. I figured it out tonight. I admit I don't know how to play it right. So I apologize. I made this really for me as a reference in the future when I'm like, how do you play The Narrow Way Part 2 again? I can watch my video. I'm missing a couple of fingers. I only fret with my pinky and my index, and there's no other guitar player has ever done that I know of. So if you give me it was good enough for Django, you're going to get one of these back, because that's what Django had. He had very strong and meaty middle finger to use rather than little weak pinky. Anyway, I'm the last person in the world who should be giving guitar tutorials or lessons, but that's how to play The Narrow Way Part 2. And if you've never listened to Pink Floyd's Amagama, check it out. It's an awesome album. All right, take care of you guys.